Hey everyone, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Jessica.
and today we are going to be art journaling.
Woohoo!
So, whether you are a beginner or just kind of dabbling, or maybe you're an expert, hopefully
Yeah.
we will, share some things that are going to be fun for you and messy and not messy. I don't know, a little bit of everything.
I want to get messy.
You're going to messy,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know what I'm going to do, but I want it to involve a lot of things and layers
Mm-hmm.
and mess.
Mess. I might be more dry. I don't know. I got some different things out. Rice paper, some like junk journaling supplies. We have paint out. We
Yeah, I
have
got a lot
texture
of
paste.
paint.
You should see all the paint.
Oh, I wanted some options.
We like to have options, yes. So grab your favorite supplies and join us for some art journaling fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so what art journal are you using?
This is a Dina Wakley art journal. It's one of my favorites
I do like
because
that
it
one.
has a ton of different types of papers. Like there's craft papers, there's watercolor papers that are like thick cotton, there's just plain white, there's burlap pages.
Yes.
So I've been working in this one for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're getting pretty full. I think today I want to go in and fill in like the random
Yeah.
one-offs that I don't have filled in.
Yeah.
Because I have most of the pages done, but then there'll just be some where it's like
Yeah, I have that
empty.
too. Yeah.
Just some, yeah.
Yeah.
I still do have
There
some
is
space
quite
in
a
the
lot
back.
left. There are a lot of
Yeah.
pages in there.
Yeah.
I think I have this one too. I don't know if it's the
Yeah.
same size or not, but I love that one.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Never done this before and you've been wanting to start. Perfect. A small journal to start is great.
Yeah.
I love that there's so many options. So many different paper options and size options. I have like at least 10 different journals going at once.
Yep.
So all different sizes. The one that I'm using today is the Dina Wakley watercolor art journal. This is one of the it's kind of newer. It's been out in a couple months, I think, and it's a whole
pretty.
book of watercolor paper.
Yeah. And really thick, nice pages.
Yeah. And so like that's the medium I usually go to. Like when I'm not sure what to do, I reach for watercolors. So this is like made for me. I love this book. And I like the blue too.
Yeah, that's like my favorite color blue.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And surprisingly, it's pretty clean right now.
Yeah.
Typically my covers start getting messy the more I use it, like
This,
yeah, it will look like
I
that.
was gonna say this one's not even bad. For how long I've had this and how much stuff I have in here, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's good. And so art journaling is if you've never done it before, it's really whatever you want it to be. It does not have to be a certain way.
No.
You can make it look more like artistic, more painty, more mixed media, or maybe it's just drier and just a lot of paper elements.
Yep.
Or maybe you want to do photos. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of treat mine like a scrapbook sometimes. Sometimes I do photos, sometimes I don't. It kind of depends. I could grab other art journals to flip through. Should we show some examples?
Sometimes I'll practice my calligraphy in here. A lot of times it'll be like, oh, I like this stamp. I'll just stamp it on there and see what happens. Or this, I made this giant tag and then I was like, I want to put this in my journal. So I made a page to go with it.
So here's like lots of options. So this is another Ranger one. What is this?
All black. That's
Dilutions?
Dilutions, yeah.
So it's all black. It is so cool. So you can see some of these pages, I'm just like swatching and testing things. And some of them they're actually like done with photos. This is just some random stuff on here. I think actually that was a live that we did. Yeah. And some is not. Like, it doesn't have to be all perfect and done.
Even this, that was like just a swatching, testing this color. You could easily turn that into a more finished page. Definitely. Like, put a photo here, add some ephemera here.
Yeah. And some of my pages are sticking. But this was a fun, like, I want to do just a black and white kind of challenge. And, like, here's one with a photo. See, there are no rules. You just... So I have quite a few pages left in here. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then
these do get really full.
This one is getting pretty thick, so it's harder to finish this one off. But yeah, again, you'll see just random swatches or backgrounds. Or maybe like a finished page. You see the watercolors? I do a lot of watercoloring. This one I just stamped and then watercolored in some flowers.
That is so pretty.
That's just a fun thing to
That
do.
is so pretty.
I love that.
You should do. I want to see that.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
I don't know what stamp that is, but that was really
cool.
Fun. So,
that could be like
a
pattern paper or I don't know. A wallpaper.
Look at this. I was just testing out some stamp with paint, and you could see it was not working well, and I'm just like, rip, turn the page.
I also wanted to show sometimes you make pages that don't look pretty.
Yeah.
It's just part of
it's fine.
Making, I don't know, just making. So this is an example. I had a few pages here.
Yeah, can you see
it just wasn't pretty. I just cut them out. That's fine.
There are no rules.
This book is so chunky that just me cutting out a few pages that
you don't even know.
You don't even know. And I'm gonna hopefully fill in this page.
No one will know except
and nobody will know. So yeah, don't be scared about making something ugly because you might. I do all the time.
Here's another size. This is
a nice size.
Yeah, the Stamperia had some different sizes.
I do love a small one.
Look at that. See, just some swatching.
Yeah.
And then I skipped some pages. And here, I did some watercolor and some texture paste. That's fun. Looks like I was just doing a bunch of backgrounds in here.
This is when we're testing out some mixed media.
Oh.
For some mixed media ideas.
Mixed media stuff. Yeah.
That one's pretty. Nice gray.
Yes.
I think that was like a lot of layered colors.
So, you don't have to love every page.
Yeah.
You know? This one I think is done. I don't know. I have so many of these.
Yeah.
Like, almost done because I can't fit any more in here. So, look. No photos on here.
Yeah. A lot of mine don't have photos. Yeah. Sometimes if I have one, I'll throw it on there, but otherwise...
Other times, I want a photo. You just do what you want to do. Like, this is just a gel print that I was just practicing. Oh, see, look at that. There's my finished one. My practice, finish. I love this page. It's actually one of my favorites.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
It's so
like
simple.
More simple. I was using a gel plate.
Yeah.
Maybe I should grab out
my
one
practice.
Of those. Oh, yeah.
This is the page before.
Yep. Which that's also just usable.
Cool. Yeah.
It
is cool. Yeah. So let's get into art journaling.
Just making some stuff.
I don't really have much of a plan today. I just knew I wanted to use some of this collection from Stamperia.
So I'm pulling out, this is a mat from Nouveau.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we still have a few more of these available in a bundle where you get, for the price of getting this mat, you get a bunch of mixed media stuff too. Maybe we can throw the link for that in there, but it's a bundle we made for Black Friday. It includes this mat and a bunch of mixed media stuff, all for a really good price. I've been loving using this mat. It's perfect for mixed media and journals and painting. So I'm going to lay this out.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of you guys are excited. First time. Great way to test out watercoloring. Yes, yes. Do you have any paints? We have paints. Yes.
I have a paint or two on me here.
Just a few. These are, I think, all acrylics.
Yeah.
And then I also have some watercolors out and watercolor pencils, texture paste. I don't know. We like to have options.
Can you hand me that sponge, that circle sponge?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was eyeballing this. This is just a sponge. It's got some paint on there, so it's kind of crispy. But I think
crispy.
I think this will be really cool to make some marks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I want my first page. I just want to play because I have a lot of energy right now, and I just need to get some of that creative energy out.
I also want to show, like, if you don't know where to start, sometimes something like this is very helpful. It's like a junk journal pad. It comes with paper and stickers and, like, die cuts. Several companies have this, but this is Stamperia one. The Herbarium Sylvae collection. And so I'm going to use probably some of that. And I have some rice paper. So I'm actually gonna get started with rice paper as like my background. Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe like for this side, maybe I'll tear it. Maybe we'll see. It's just kind of the process of it is fun.
And I'm just starting by picking out some colors that I like. I'm starting with colors that are kind of in the same type of color family. I've got blues and greens.
You can't really see it. I'm scoot it down.
Blues and greens, and then I might throw in one contrasting color, but I'll wait a minute. And then I just have this crispy sponge.
Crispy sponge.
And I'm just gonna dab it in there and do some circles.
Because
why not?
I don't know how I want to use this. I think maybe I'll use like the corner up. Maybe I'll tear it somewhere. Maybe here. Have you ever used rice paper before? You can use it like regular paper, but it's thinner and I don't know, it's really fun to tear. And you can like put it on with what's it called?
Collage medium?
Yeah, that. Here, that's kind of a nice torn look. Maybe I'll go a little more. No rules for art journaling and junk journaling. Also, I kind of like switch those names around a little bit, but sometimes I feel like art journaling, is more mixed media stuff, at least to me. And then junk journaling is more like papery. Ephemera, like
a lot of layering
stuff. Collecting ticket stubs, that kind of stuff. I don't know. That's just what I think it more is. But everybody has their own ideas what that is. So I'm taking collage medium, and I'm just gonna kind of just spread that out with a brush. Do I have a better brush? That's a little crispy. That's fine.
Crispy brushes and sponges are fine for this.
Yeah. I really wanted to start doing this since I'm running out of space to store my 12 by 12 layouts. Yes. And especially if you get like a smaller journal, this is really nice to it's just save space really.
And a lot of times I feel like, I don't know, an event doesn't need a whole 12 by 12 layout, but sometimes I still want to remember it in some way.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll throw it in a art journal like this, or a traveler's notebook, or something like that. Okay, this is looking pretty fun so far. I've got my dots on here. Also, sometimes I know people are a little hesitant about working on the different types of surfaces, like this is canvas, or the burlap, or black. And I always say, just treat it like you would treat any other paper. Some things are gonna work out, some things aren't. And it's just test it out and have fun with it.
You may not know until you try it.
Like these paints, this canvas soaked up the paint a little bit more, so I ended up doing a couple coats. But, I mean, I pretty much just treated it how I would treat any other surface.
So I put collage medium on the bottom, and then put my rice paper, and then put more collage medium on top. And now I'm going to do the same kind of over here, maybe this corner. I don't know, I kind of like to do opposites sometimes. There are no rules. Just have fun with it. A lot of our, like, experimenting and practicing have been, like, lives, and where you just get out supplies, and we just start doing something, and... Most of the time it ends up cool looking. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes. And that will happen. Okay. That happens when you're experimenting.
Yep.
Not every project's a winner.
Yeah. It's always awkward though when you're live and you're like, well,
and it's like, well,
there it is.
Sorry guys.
We're done with that.
Don't follow that technique. See us back next week.
See you next time.
Where hopefully we'll do better.
Hopefully it'll be better, yeah. Okay.
But I think it's worth it to test it out.
Yeah. That's how you get the experience, really, is to just play with it. Test it out.
I'm just using this heater to speed up this heating, or this drying.
Yeah. We're very impatient. You don't have to, like, do that, but...
Yeah, you could move to a different page, or a different book, even, would be nice. Like if you have multiple books
Oh,
going.
yeah. See, that's another reason why I like having multiple books. If I'm waiting for something to dry, I'll just go into different book. Do a background here, do a background there. I'm very impatient. Do you ever have lack of motivation to get started? What motivates you to? Yes, there are some times I get like in a funk and I just I don't know what to do. Usually products will get me. Like a new collection just comes in and I'm like, "Ooh,
That's pretty.
That catches my eye. I know what I want to do with that."
I'd say a lot of times it's just you just need to get started and then it's fun. So like just put a mark on your page.
Yeah.
Like just grab the stamp or the sponge or the brush and just do a dash on your page, and then from there you just keep going.
It's just the overwhelming whiteness of it.
Yeah.
You're like, it's white, it's perfect, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Make a mark. Just make a mark or two, a little scribble. You can always cover it up if you need to. And then that will get you, started and going. Okay, I'm going to dry this a little bit.
Right, I have this stencil. I want to add a little bit. This is still a little bit wet, but that's fine.
I like these colors together. It actually kind of matches me.
Yeah. Then a little black in there.
Oh, going bold.
I do like to go a little bold
She
here
does.
and there. I have this stencil. This is an old Dina Wakley stencil. And I'm just going to put it on a little bit here and there with my black paint. I do like using black. I feel like it's just really punchy and it adds that contrast that I like. I know a lot of people are nervous about using it.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, kind of nerve-wracking. I'm going to open up these watercolors. These are the classics from Prima. They have a bunch of different kinds. This is just a nice basic one with basic colors. Do you have a paper towel? Thank you. And I'm going to kind of go into this white space here and put in some, I don't know, some green, some maybe brown. I don't know. We're just going to kind of see what happens. Well, this green is very green. Woo.
Lime green.
Lime green. Let's get something else in there.
That's where it's nice if you swatch them.
Yep.
You can swatch them out.
Watch that first. Don't do what I do.
It's art journaling.
I'm going to get some blue in here. That deep blue. Oh, yeah, that's better. Look at that. Easy fix.
Yeah.
Because this paper is more of a deeper like blue-green in there. I don't want no lime green on this one. Not at least not for this project.
See, most of the time, if you don't like something, it can be fixed.
It can be fixed.
Like, that's why a lot of times when I'm going for the black, I'm like, if I don't like it, I'll just cover it up with something else.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal for me.
There we go. Just covering up this white space. And then I'm kind of going into my rice paper. So yeah, feel free to treat rice paper like anything else. You can paint over it. You can stencil over it. Do whatever you want. Oh, I do like that deep blue. That's nice. I'm going to add more of that. And I'm just kind of bringing it down over my rice paper. Can you see that? There we go. I'm still looking a little limey over here. More blue. More blue. Maybe I'll put some over here. I like that. Maybe take some of this brown, dab it off a little bit. Maybe we'll kind of get some brown in here.
All right, I think that's a good amount of black on here.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
And I don't use a lot of black, but
Yeah.
I like that amount on there. That's nice. There's some brown over here.
All right. Now, let's see. What do I want on here?
Maybe some more blue.
Ooh, did I just get black on my face?
Yeah. Yep.
I knew it. I was like, that finger felt a little
Yeah, your
wet.
fingers are very black. Here, let me see. Do you want me to lick it? It's fine, we're cousins. Yes, I just licked washed you. I do it with my kids all the time. I'm like, come here. Like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like,
It's so embarrassing. You did it on live too.
well, you guys, this is just life.
Well,
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine. We're related.
I don't have paint on my face all live, so I guess we got that.
I would let you clean my forehead with your
Yeah.
spit. Yes, fine.
I-
Cousins are for.
I really feel the love.
Yeah. I love the stencils. Yes, that's a really nice stencil.
Yeah, I do like the stencil a lot.
I
I need
like
to think though. What do
it.
I want to add on here? I feel like it needs like a focal point.
Yeah.
Well, maybe actually, can I see the book?
Yes. Lots of fun stuff in there.
That'll give me a fun focal point.
I'm gonna use some of the Distress watercolor pencils. Have you guys ever used these? They are fun. So you can kind of like scribble with them like a pencil, but also you can use it as like watercolor. You can scribble, then put water on it, or you can see my water. You can dip right into the water and just go like that. And I'm just painting right on there, scribbling and painting. I'm just dipping in my water. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. Ooh, getting some of that deeper brown in there. Oh, I like that. And then if maybe that's too much, then I get my paintbrush, add more water to that. Maybe I want it more spread out. I don't know.
I'm going to start popping out some of the things that I like and
Yeah.
throwing them on my page.
That's a good idea. I like to do that. Here's a nice blue. I like that these colors kind of coordinate with the watercolors I'm using. That was a happy accident. I'm kind of just scribbling some blue on there. And then maybe I want to fan that out a little more with my brush. And then maybe I just kind of want some scribbles too, you know, like some nice little lines. I don't know. I'm going to scribble on these edges.
Ooh, I like how that looks on the edges.
Yeah, me too. Scribble, scribble.
Let's see. I feel like I need a larger focal point.
Like that. I need some more blue over here. I don't know. I feel like I'm very blue heavy over there. When I scribble with the watercolor pencils, I can't get the colors to blend out. Then you probably need more water then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To and then also just try dunking it into your water.
That's how I like doing it.
That's probably the smoother way to do it. Yeah.
Just dunk a
Just
bit.
dunk it right in there. Look how smooth that is.
Mm-hmm.
Dunk it in. And then if you don't like it, or you want to spread it out more, get a brush. Add more water. There, see, like it really just spreads that out. Okay. Oh, there's a nice green in here. I'll use this green too. Maybe I'll come over here and do some scribbles. I'm really liking how this is coming together with the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just
sometimes
this just kind of happened with the supplies that were close to me. Scribble, scribble. So fun. Maybe we'll spread some of that out. Okay. It's hard to know when to stop too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes, right into the water. Yes, it's so fun. Like here, you probably can't see. Here's my water. And I'm just dipping the pencil right in. And just right in there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, there's stickers in here too, aren't
Yeah.
there?
Isn't that nice?
Cute.
Maybe I don't want that there. You can always, the thing with watercolor is so nice. You can dab that away. Ooh, I like that paper towel texture. That's nice. Little happy accident there.
And with dabbing, even if you don't take up all of the color, at least it lightens it up a bit and you can work with it.
It gives it texture. Our really nice paper towels that are cheap. They have some texture in there. So I'm going to like blot it over here and get some of that texture. Okay. I think I'm going to be done with those. And I'm going to go into like texture paste or something. Yeah, the difference that makes. Yes, it makes such a difference to dip the watercolors right into the pencils right into the water. Yeah, really helps. Okay. We're inspiring you to journal. Good.
Yay.
That is our goal. Inspire you to journal with, you know, whatever you have.
Yep.
You want to do more mixed media, or maybe you want to stay drier, do more paper stuff.
Yeah.
You got options.
It's just being free and being creative and using your hands.
Yes. Feels good to get crafty. It really does, because we haven't really been live in a couple weeks because of Christmas and New Year's, all that. Yeah, so I haven't really sat down to craft in like a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a stencil. This is from Stamperia. Use whatever stencil you like. I like this one because there's a lot of like word and plant stuff on it.
Actually, I might use some of that before I start sticking down my pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Like, have another layer going on.
I probably should reorganize this a little bit.
Yeah.
I got brushes coming everywhere. I just need a palette knife. Okay, so I have some texture paste. There are all kinds of texture pastes, all kinds of brands. Go with what you like. This is one of my go-tos, the Ranger Opaque Matte. So that means it will dry like just the white. It's not going to be see-through. It's not crackle. It's just plain white. I don't know. I like simple.
I love
you
crackle.
Like crackle. Yeah.
This is crackle, and this is like a bronzy color.
Ooh, I do like that color.
So I'm going to use some of this.
So I really like this flower. I'm going to make sure I get that into my corner here.
I'm going to go around the edges with this.
Ooh.
And with a crackle paste, usually the more thickly it's applied, the bigger your cracks are.
Yeah.
So if it's super thin, you might not even really get any cracks, but as it gets thicker, you get bigger cracks. So for this, I'm going to try to make it larger cracks on the edges and then kind of have it transition into the center, less cracks.
Just talking about so many cracks.
I know.
It's kind of funny. I'm just kind of swiping on my texture paste here. I wanted to get a lot of those words, so I always love peeling off a stencil. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that so fun? That just totally transformed my page. Like, it looks like I spent forever on that, and I did not. That was...
Yeah, I love a stencil.
Nice. I love when a stencil works out. It doesn't always do that. Okay, now on this side, maybe I'll do something similar. Maybe I'll go, I don't know. Maybe I'll go more in the middle. Let's see how that goes. This texture paste is almost gone. I use this one so much. The other favorite of mine is the Stamperia cream paste. So that is similar to this. It's actually kind of like off-white. And it's just like a simple paste. It's not crackle. It's not clear. It's not glittery. It's just simple matte. That's what I like. Though sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I like a good glitter. Get a good glitter paste on there.
I'm gonna go on the center here too. Because why not?
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get this flower up here on the top. Well, just part of it. See how that looks. Oh, my rice paper's coming up. Oh dear. Okay. Ooh, I like that.
Now I want to add back some of those blues. I'm gonna grab that blue again, especially that lighter blue.
I need some glue or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Uh-oh. We just got too wet?
Yeah. I guess I didn't dry this enough. Or yeah, maybe it just got too wet after my watercolor.
Or yeah, if maybe it didn't set fully, or
I probably didn't wait long enough. That's alright. There.
I'm gonna go back and add some more of those circles, I guess, or just some dabs here and there.
Dabs. Okay. Now I need. What do I need? Could use some splatters of some, just like some little. I'm gonna take the blue Distress watercolor pencil. I'm gonna dip it in my water. You can't see. And then I'm just gonna flick it and get some little watercolor splatters. Now these won't dry like this, like they'll dry lighter and just get some in there. Ooh, I like that. Oh.
Actually, let's see. I might add a little watercolor also.
You got like everything on there.
Crackle,
acrylic.
I said I wanted to have fun.
Yes.
Actually, I don't. I want
everything.
Actually, that's not the blue I wanted.
Yeah.
So to kind of just use my same blue, but kind of make it more watercolory effect, I'm just using my acrylic paint and getting it really wet.
Ooh, that's a nice color.
Because I wanted something a little more translucent.
I like that color.
And a little more drippy.
Yeah, I'm gonna use some of that for splatters. I'm gonna steal this.
Yeah.
Let me get some of
Because I am getting this page to be a little bit more vintagey, distressed looking.
Mm-hmm.
So the white on it was just standing out too much for me. So that's why I wanted to lighten it up a bit. Or darken it. Just color it.
Color it.
Not white.
Not white.
But still light.
We're very descriptive.
So I'm just adding that here and there.
Okay, I'm drawing this, and then I think I'm gonna move on to my my photo and some layering of things that I don't know yet.
See, a lot of times with pages like this, I'm just fixing things that I don't like.
Yeah.
Until I like everything.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Okay, so here's my photo. Super cute. My daughter this was like 2 days ago. She wanted to go outside with an umbrella. And I'm like, it's literally freezing rain. Like, it's raining and like slating at the same time. But yeah, I let her for like 2 whole minutes before she's like, I'm cold. Crazy. Yeah, I told you that was going to happen. Okay, can I have the junk journal book? I'm gonna let this dry a little longer, and I'm gonna pick out some pieces to kind of like go with this. Like maybe a paper to mat that with.
Give me the white paint.
Yes.
I want some white splatters on here.
Oh, there goes our dryer. Do add photos. Yes. Yep, I'm gonna add this one, and we'll go from there.
Oh, your journal is set in the.
Oh. See, I knew I was.
It might still be.
Might come off.
Yeah.
No, that's alright. I don't need a clean journal. It was time. It was time.
It is christened.
To not have a perfect cover. Actually, I like that color, so that's fine.
Yeah, it kind of works with it.
Works out great. Okay. We're just gonna set this on the floor.
There.
Okay. Let's see. Here's my photo. Let's find some things that go with it.
I love the look of white splatter. I think it, like, if your page isn't looking good yet, add some white splatter.
It really just elevates it, I feel like. I probably
and it's
put
so
some on
easy.
there too.
It's so easy.
Before I let this dry.
All you do is grab some white acrylic paint, water it down a bit, and then just tap your brush.
Let me get some of
Sometimes I use a lot of splatter. Sometimes I use a little splatter.
Oh yeah, that white. Which junk journal book is that? The Herbarium. Hang on, I'll show you just a second. Okay, now I'm gonna let that dry. So this is the, I forget what it's called. I think it's just called the junk journal. The Herbarium Sylvate junk journal. It has paper, stickers, cutouts, so you don't have to fussy cut things, which I love that. So right now I'm kind of looking through. I really like this paper. I think that would be really fun as a background and kind of make, yeah, I'm looking at my, just kind of make this pop more. So let's tear that out.
Let's see. I like this girl.
I like how I was like, oh, I'm totally going to do like 2 pages.
Give me a new bow.
See if I can finish one.
Wow, I know. I was like, I'm going to make like 5 pages. Yeah. I'm just going to add paint.
We always like think we can do more. And then we get live and we get talking and we don't get very far.
It never happens.
Do you have to fussy cut the images? No, you don't. These ones punched out. Yep. You have to have, yeah. Morgan, can you link this one?
Yeah.
She's going to link this one. Now there are other brands and other kinds of packs and stuff. Some of them you do have to fussy cut, but usually it will say like on the product or the description if you need to or not. I specifically wanted this one because I did not want to fussy cut. I mean, power to you if you want to do that, but I just don't have the patience for that, I don't think. Okay, this is going to be like a nice little mat for my photo. Bless you. And then I'm going to distress the edges with that, my favorite tool. This is from Sizzix.
This is in the, I believe it's a chippy or chipboard laser cutout. Yeah. Again, from the collection, there was, we'd used the rest of the pack, so there's just this one last one that.
What if I wanted to use it?
Well,
I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't think I would. I actually don't know if I would have room for it. I don't know.
So I'm just gonna stick it on here.
Ooh, I like that. I like your focal point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl with the book. Yes.
And then I think I might put some stuff over here also.
What if you created a junk art journal bundle for sale? Oh, so like a bunch of like junk journaling things in a bundle. Yeah, we have done that before. We could do that again. We had one for Black Friday that sold out pretty quickly. That had some like junk journaling supplies. But yeah, that's a good idea. We like bundles. Okay, so now nice and distressed, and that I can glue on. Oh, I just touched something.
I like how this is coming along. I'm gonna glue the rest of this down.
I'm gonna go through and look for some other fun elements to take out. Like I kind of want some, I don't know, something to layer. These windows are cool.
Oh yeah.
Cut those out. These are stickers. Could use those. Yeah, I want to look at these cutouts. Ooh, fun. Some green leaves. Those are good. Oh yeah, I like that one. Some of the smaller ones, you would need to be kind of careful with these. I should use like a tool.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything close.
Yeah, right there.
What?
There's a knife right there.
Where?
Right by your hand. Put your hand back down. Yeah.
So for the very delicate ones, yeah, you might want a little something to help you. I'm afraid I'm just going to tear this one. I'm just kind of poking it through carefully. But at least I don't have to fussy cut it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Everything on here is still very wet.
Yeah, you got a lot on there.
I got a lot on there, and a lot of it is, yeah,
Wet.
Wet. But I kind of want another layer. But I don't know. That might just be me being a little greedy with it.
Greedy with layers?
Greedy with layers.
There are no rules. You can do as many layers as you want. I mean, as much as you can fit.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a nice stencil. I think I'm going to use this.
Oh, I like that one, yeah.
With some white crackle paste.
Ooh, white crackle. Wait, I didn't see how much your other one crackled. Oh, okay.
It's still wet.
Yeah.
It's too wet to crackle. Because it crackles as it dries.
It is like a little bit. Or is it just...
I think that's just
how you put it
my
on.
texture of putting it on.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to put this a little bit here and there.
Why did I pick this leaf? Like the most delicate leaf. I picked this one.
Because they're the pretty ones.
There. You almost got it. It's very delicate. I don't want to rip it. Come on.
So I'm just adding this a little bit here and there.
Isn't that pretty? Perfect. What else do I want to use? I really like this window thing. I need that. That's a good layering piece. Oh, this is so pretty. These like jars.
Yeah, I really like the jars.
With the plants. Oh, so pretty.
There, I like that. That was a good touch.
Cute. I like this flower.
And just wait till it starts to crackle.
Crackle.
It gets
Like
goes from good to even better.
Even better.
Just gonna get this a little wet.
I like that these are double-sided. So
yeah,
like,
it's very cool.
You know, you can use either side.
And sometimes there's like tiny little differences. Like on this one, on with the girl on the reverse side, the book had a title.
Oh, that's so fun. Gives you a different option.
I don't know. There's
some little different.
They're subtle and they're not on everyone.
Oh yeah,
but...
like this book.
Yeah.
This book is blank on this side, but it has like words on this side. That's fun.
Right.
So you can kind of pick and choose what side you want. I like that. Okay, these are stickers, so I might go back to those. Okay, more paper. Oh, this is what I need. Yes, should have started on this page. Layering pieces. These are perfect. Oh, I'm gonna use all these. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't need any of these, right?
I think I got mostly what I needed here.
Oh, these are perfect.
If this page would dry, I could start another one.
A little envelope? Oh my goodness. I want to use all these. Okay, this is not going to be able to use everything for this page, but...
Because I also grabbed a...
Oh yeah, the rice paper.
That I would like to use. But yeah, this is pretty wet. So I don't know.
You could... Yeah.
I could just kind of like hold it.
Hold it.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Sometimes, a lot of times, I like to do how you did with your rice paper and rip it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know. This time I might.
But you have a bigger
and just stick it all.
Yeah.
Or I could kind of rip it in half here, so I could have this on one side, this on the other. Okay, I think I'll do that.
Oh man, I'm just dropping everything.
Something you can do to rip rice paper easier is take a wet brush and trace along where you want it ripped. A lot of times you still just end up kind of ripping it, but
yeah,
it's supposed to help.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just paint it on, get it wet,
Let's see
let it
this works.
soak in. And then hopefully it'll help rip a little easier. All right, let's see how that worked. Yeah, see? So now it's ripping along my line.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Nope.
So, I'm gonna take this. Ooh.
We're a mess today.
Yeah, oh, that's what I wanted though. I called it at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna use this page. It's my craft page.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna layer with this maybe, and I don't know, maybe I'll put that in front. I don't know. Or this. So many options. I kind of like that like that. Maybe a little off center like that. Start going.
And when I'm doing rice paper, I like to have a solid layer on the base. And then I'll stick my page, making sure my page isn't touching too badly over there. Then I like to stick my page down. I need some more up here.
So I'm just kind of layering. Sometimes I layer things like off the page and then glue it down all together. Sometimes I glue it down one piece at a time. I don't know, it just kind of depends on my mood and what I'm doing.
So I stick it down with that base layer on there. And then I also will go over and add another layer of this glue to the top. And usually it stays on pretty well.
Unless you watercolor it. And don't wait for it to dry. Okay. That is down. I also have some florals. I really kind of want to pop out like some pink, so I found a pink flower. That's going to be cute just to kind of tuck in there. Have some other pieces. Oh, maybe I'll do something like this. Ooh. I don't know. I like to like layer things in threes sometimes. Actually, all the time. Threes or fives. I don't know. I don't know why. It just, to me, it just looks like more finished that way. Like 2 looks like, it needs something.
Yeah, it's one of those numbers.
You know, 4 and 5, you're like, that's a bit much. But 3 is like the magic number. Like, oh, that looks like you meant to do that, and looks good.
I'm just cutting off the extra here.
Here's
and then I'll let that dry a minute. This is the worst part, the drying.
The drying, yes.
Like, I just want to keep going.
Yep.
I was having so much fun.
You know, see, this to me looks unfinished right here, so I'm gonna add a leaf. See, 3. I don't know.
So I guess I'm going to try to dry both of these pages. Get the heater out. I don't know, if you don't have a heat tool, I would recommend one.
Yeah.
If you're
or
like
just
us.
like 3 art journals at the same time.
Yeah.
So like one is drying. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to pause.
You don't wanna.
I mean, if I start pausing, then I'll start looking at my phone, and then get distracted with other things, and
like,
then you're scrolling.
I gotta do this, or change the laundry, or whatever. No.
Don't disrupt the flow.
Don't disrupt the flow.
keep it going.
Yes. I also like this yellow flower. You know, this might go over on this side. I might do that.
Use
Maybe make like a little cluster over here. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to use my window. We're gonna rip it. And we're gonna tuck it in here. Come on. We're gonna rip it more. And we're gonna tuck it. This is why I like wet glue, because you got a minute before it dries for extra layering and tucking. Okay, layer that back there. There we go. That looks nice. Now it looks more like, you know, my flowers here are not just kind of floating. They have a little piece here to kind of anchor them. Now, on this side, I'm thinking like, I don't know yet. That is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't want to like, you know, cover up so much of my background, but also, yeah, do I leave it? Do I put something over here? Do I make a little cluster? Oh, I forgot my leaf. There we go.
This is
My leaf on there.
This one's still a little tacky. Let's see, how should I fill up the rest of all of this space?
What do we do on this side? That is the question.
Well, I think I want some of this. Maybe I'll do that with purple. Or get some purple ink in here.
I need like something bigger to go on the other side. I don't know. Oh, I forgot about the stickers. Oh, so many fun things to use. I could just make like a whole art journal with just this book. Like, there's so many fun things in here.
Yeah, it is really fun. Okay. So the thing with I like this color because it would match this, but oxides usually sit on top of the paper a little better. So because this is craft, you're not going to see it as much. So the oxides tend to be better for that. Okay. So I'll probably end up using a little bit of both, but
I'm gonna go with this piece. And I broke this, but that's okay. I can glue it.
This is all chunky with texture paste.
Who did that?
Rewind live.
I did not rinse that off. You should rinse things off right away. I forgot. I was in the zone. Whoopsie. So over here, I'm going to make, I don't know, some kind of cluster of sorts.
I gotta water it.
Scrub that. Okay, if you rinse it like really quickly, then you don't have to scrub very hard. But if you kind of forgot it like how I did, you might need to scrub it a little. Whoopsie. I don't know, where do I want this magnifier? I like it, but it's hard to place. Maybe I want it diagonal. Try to see on camera. I don't know. I should just start gluing some stuff down. I think I'm going to distress the edges of this. I did not of that piece, but that's all right.
I If I was just using more texture paste on top of it, I just would have went for it. But because I'm using ink, I didn't, and the blending brushes, I didn't want it to get all gross with the blending brushes.
Okay. I'm gonna do this little piece. Or is that too many lines? I don't know. Glue down. Hang on, let me see. I should do a different one. Ooh, I like that one.
Let's see, I want to see how this is looking. That's okay.
Okay, so since this one is all lines, I don't want to do this one too, all lines. So this actually has words on it, but the back of it has a little squirrel. Sunlight dances through sacred leaves. Cute, but I don't want the squirrel. And this side is just like some cool watercolor look. So that's perfect.
Oh, that is pretty. I did like that squirrel.
You would use the squirrel.
Yeah, I would use the squirrel.
Squirrel's not happening on my page. Sorry. So we're gonna put that here. And this little guy here, I think I'll tuck that there. That gives it some more dimension when you tuck a little thing behind this big thing. Magnifier, still don't know where I'm putting that. Maybe I could do it like that. No, I don't like it. Like, it needs to be like tucked somewhere. But then not tucked too far, because then you're like, what is that thing? Is it like a lamppost or what is it? But it is a magnifier. But I don't know, that looks odd. Doesn't help that it's broken and I have to put two pieces all over. Maybe here. Yeah, going that way. That's it. That is the way. Okay. That just took way too long to figure that out. Sometimes you just gotta play with it until you find the right way to go. And then I want this floral somewhere. Maybe this needs to be tucked. Or maybe it needs to be on top. It needs to be on top. Nice little bit of yellow. I don't know, I have a lot of colors going on here, but
they're all brighter and earthy.
Yeah.
I think all of them being earthy
greens,
helps.
Browns, and then like a little touch of pink and a touch of yellow. Love the layering thought process. Oh, thanks. Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth sometimes with the layering. Like, do I put this here? Do I not? I'm just gonna go back and glue some places. Like, sometimes it doesn't glue very well over like texture paste and like raised up areas, so I'm going back over those.
I'm going to add some white crackle on here.
Ooh.
Can never have too much white crackle.
Hey Morgan, could you give me a tissue? I'm going to blow my nose off camera.
So again, I'm going to add this just a little here and a little there.
What was that?
Just the crocodile.
Oh dear. Okay, this is like almost done. What I want to do? Actually, I might go in with the. Let me get the Distress Watercolor pencil out again in brown. And I'm going to kind of go in with some lines. You know, like little stitched lines. and just use it dry. So I'm not going to get it wet at all. So I don't know. Can you see that on the bottom? Right there. Just some little stitch lines. Just makes another fun little detail. Maybe I'll bring it up on the, going up vertically up here. And then on my ephemera piece here, I'm going to add some little stitch lines. And it looks like they're meant to be there. Just a fun little detail. Over here, I'm going to do it along my photo, like where the photo meets that little white mat. Just some little lines there. And going up. And then I'll do, I don't know, maybe just a couple on this corner. Where else do I want stitches? Like once you get started, it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
I just want to make little marks everywhere. Yep. But it's just so fun and easy. You just, no rules to it. Just kind of go where you feel like it. Maybe over here a little bit.
Let's see. I know I need something more here, but is.
I added some right there. I don't know, can you see that? See, just a couple little stitches brings it together. Okay, anything else? Let's see.
With my other page, I'm still flipping to it here and there, making sure it's not sticking together. Oh, I got some paint on her. That's fine. I was able to rub most of it off.
She's okay.
She's fine.
I'm going to go in with saltwater taffy on this flower over here. I'm going to just kind of give it some more color. So I'm dipping the Distress watercolor pencil right into the water. Dab it off just a tiny bit, and then I'm just coloring my flower in a little bit. A little bit too much water, we'll soak it up. Yeah. That's fun. Just a little extra color.
And add one of these windows also. They're cute.
Then I feel like I should add pink over here somewhere. Just to kind of balance it. I don't know where.
Squirrels!
Squirrels. You're gonna add some squirrels?
Gotta add some squirrels. They're so cute.
I'm just gonna kind of scribble a little pink here.
Aw, look at that guy.
Oh, Bob Ross would like him.
Yeah.
Did you know that Bob Ross had a pet squirrel? So, funny story, for Halloween, I dressed up as Bob Ross. I had the big wig and everything. And I was going to have Violet, my youngest, be like the squirrel. You can't like find a squirrel costume for babies. So, I just found, you know, like a full piece, like winter suit, like it's a bear. But I was like, well, it's brown.
It's brown. It
like
has
squirrel,
ears,
right?
That works.
So then Matt, my husband Matt, he doesn't really like dressing up. So I was like, here, just hold this canvas. You just hold it. There you go. And that worked. That was so fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Violet was just like, she was not sure about me wearing the wig. She was just kept staring at me.
You know,
like,
it is weird.
What is this? But this costume I've got so much use out of. Like, I've worn it a couple Halloweens. I've worn it to my mom's group. I was like leading a painting, so like teaching a painting, and I wore the Bob Ross costume. It was great. They got a kick out of that.
I love it when you can get
So multiple uses out of this costume. Yeah. Worth the money. Really, all it came with was like the wig and like the beard wig. It's like it attaches to your ears. Very uncomfortable, but looks funny. Okay, so I added pink over here. Just a couple little scribbles. Just to kind of balance it. So now I have pink on both sides. And all over my hands.
Let's see. I'm going to use this purple marker, or no, watercolor pencil. Dip it in water just to add some more purple around here and there. Oh, I need to get more. Need to get it nice and wet here.
Okay. I'm done. Should I start another page? Or...
I'm almost done.
Okay.
I mean, I could even be wrapped up now because, yeah, I just have to glue down a few pieces. I was going to add some purple splatter.
Yeah, I like the purple.
But other than that, yeah, this is all done.
Nice. Got your squirrel in there.
Yep.
Butterfly window.
Yep.
Cute. Okay. So here is my finished pages. Sorry if I'm in your way. Lots of layering of, I got watercolor on there, rice paper. What else did I do? Texture paste. I got splatters on there. Yeah, and then I just have layering of ephemera pieces. And I have watercolor pencils.
I'm still.
Tell me if I'm in your way. Okay.
Yeah, keep showing.
There it is.
I'm just continuing.
I like
my
the colors. I wasn't planning on I kind of went with those colors because of the rice paper, I think. It was kind of green. I started with green. Well, I started with the ugly lime green. I was like, whoa, no, add blue. And that's what made the rest of this go that way. So, you know, sometimes I like it when things don't work out right away because it kind of can change your direction. And like, oh, I guess I am going to go more blue now. And then I added in brown. And like, oh, I actually really like brown with blue. It looks good. I don't typically use a lot of brown. I don't know why. But I like the earthy look of this.
Yeah.
This is fun. Because really right now it's all brown outside. Like, I mean, in the photo we have some snow, but it's brown.
There's a lot of brown.
It's all melted. Is the white text on the page a stencil or part of your rice paper? Oh, yeah, this white text is the stencil. It's all purple on it right now, but this one from Stamperia. And I used this texture paste. So yeah, I really think that it makes a piece come together over, you know, your background. I really like texty or floral with paint or texture paste. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I like it.
Taking my glue.
Oh, yeah, that's probably your glue. Yes. Cute.
Okay.
I like it when a page comes out. Now I need the stencil too. Yes, it's really
it is a nice stencil.
It's a really cute stencil
because it has leaves and
I like
some
the size of it.
textiness.
Yeah, it's like what is that size?
The size?
I don't know what it is, but
I
like it.
I don't know. It's like
12 by 25 centimeters.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I would guess
it's 12 by 25.
It's like 4 by 9 inches.
Yeah, roughly that.
Roughly.
I don't like centimeters. Sorry, I'm like I need inches. Actually, I need like approximate this much.
So here is one of the pages I made. It's all still very wet.
See that white? Just pops.
Yeah, all that white will, as it dries, begin to crackle. And then I also have this page. I'm gonna not smush that side yet because it's too wet. So here's this page.
Look at those colors.
Yeah.
Greens and blues just go so well together. And then you got a lot of that brown too. We both kind of went the same color palette.
Yeah, well, that is like the palette of the collection. I added more purple.
But then you went
here.
purpley there, yeah.
I might go around and add purple around the edges with the ink on this, so it would kind of be a little bit like how I went around with this, just not as heavy, so it's more purpley. Bring out that purple. Like after these crackle, and then that purple can kind of seep into the crackles.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome to have all the ingredients in a bundled pack? Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, like everything that we used, that would be a big bundle.
Yeah, it would.
Because we use a lot of different things. But yeah, I do like the idea of like a junk journal bundle and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have done it in the past. We can do it again.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is hard to keep in stock. Like these things. These go out pretty quick. And I don't remember what else I was gonna say, but oh, there we go. Now you can see your faces.
Yeah.
So we hope we have inspired you to art journal or junk journal, whatever you want to call it. Get messy. Jinx, the only code. Get messy. Try things out. If you're brand new to this, you just have to get started. Make
If
some
you're
marks.
starting, what should I buy? You gotta buy a journal.
Journal.
Pick one that you like, that
Here.
you think is fun.
Get this one.
Sounds
Watercoloring.
pretty. And that's a nice size.
It holds, other mediums too,
Yeah.
not just watercolors.
That is a good
size.
starter one. Because yeah, it's pretty. The pages are thick. It's not huge. It's not tiny.
Can you
Yeah,
link
maybe
it-
we can have.
Did you link
Yeah,
this art journal already?
we'll throw the link to that
yeah.
in there.
We'll put the links in the description.
So
too.
once you have your art journal, then you need some things
kind of
to
base,
yeah, to put in
like
it.
some watercolor or some paint, rice paper, or like like a pack like this.
I'd say maybe or actually Stamperia makes it pretty easy with their paints because
because they sell packs of them.
they have
Yeah.
packs and all the colors all will look nice together.
Right. So if you go to this collection, the Herbarium Sylvae, go to that collection and they have all the papers. They have all the rice paper. They have this. They have the paint set, the what else? The spray.
Mm-hmm. So
the stencils.
Get a set of the paints and I think
and that will get you good.
can,
That will get you started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A junk journal, base like that book.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a nice thing to
Good thing
use
to
to
start
get
with.
going.
And then like a paintbrush, a palette knife,
Yeah.
any kind you want. Yeah. Yeah, basic watercolors and pencils. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you probably have a lot on hand that you already have that you can use.
I mean, I've even seen people take their junk mail and rip it into shreds and layer it up in a art journal, and it's cool.
Or a newspaper. Do people still get newspapers? I don't know.
You could probably find some somewhere.
That'd make a really nice background.
Yeah.
Newspaper, all the words.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a good idea.
So yeah, there's a lot that you can do. That's just a few ideas and how we like to do it. So yeah, hopefully that's inspired you. Get you off to the new year with maybe a new hobby.
New hobby, maybe. Yeah.
I know I like it a lot.
I like it too. It's like our go-to. We're like, let's art journal.
Yeah.
Let's get messy.
Yeah.
All right.
Jinx again.
You owe me another Coke. All right.